my face last episode. Here's my face. Now you can see Owen. Congratulations. He's the guest. The whole point is him. He's here. Excellent. All right.
Guest?
Well,
Co-host?
Guest on my channel for the recording.
Yes.
That's what I mean. But yes,
Sure.
co-host for my show. All right. Here we go. Ready to do the recording?
Yep.
All right.
Let's wait for the clock to stop making noise. I don't know if you can even hear it. But...
Nope.
Alright.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Psychotronic Coast to Coast. I'm your host Skinslip. That's the other host Owen Neal, and we are doing our awesome, amazing Shark Fest throughout the summer here. Our Shark Week. That's a whole month. That's actually gonna be like months late, but who cares? Who gives a shit? Sharks. Who cares about when it comes out? Sharks. Sharks are always timely. There's extra timely during Shark Week, but hey. Maybe it'll be out by the time next Shark Week rolls around. Might be a good idea, actually. You're hearing this during Shark Week, probably.
Probably not.
Maybe.
Hopefully I have it done by next month.
Whenever that is. You'll see. You'll hear it whenever that is. Anyway. Tonight we watch a movie called Malibu Shark Attack. And right off the bat, I gotta say, the plot similarities to Sharknado are noticeable. I'm gonna have to say, I'm calling you motherfuckers out, Sharknado. You stole everything from Malibu Shark Attack. Not only are you a bad parody of bad movies, but you're insulting to my audience, but you also ripped off a perfectly mediocre shark movie that already exists. You even stole a chainsaw from it. Anyway. It was Malibu Shark Attack, 2009, directed by David Lister, who's done a whole bunch of nothings. Nothings. A bunch of... He's got 4 or 5 sword and sorcery films done in the last decade, or the early half of the 2000s. And then he's done nothing. Just nothing outside of those, of this Shark Attack movie. That's it. He's laying low, counting his CGI shark dollars right now. Only notable actor in this movie is Peter Wilson, who's most notable for her role in La Femme Nikita. Of note, Peter Wilson's been in a movie called Vanishing Point, and Vanishing Point's director, Charles Robert Carner, did another shark movie called Red Water, which we should totally cover at some point. I remember that one being pretty terrible. Also of note, so far, we haven't watched Jaws 3D yet. I don't know what order Owen's going to put these in, but so far, this is the third in our series, and of us watching it at least, and this is the first movie without any stock footage. And I know for a fact, Jaws 3D has stock footage. So this might be our only stock footage free film. Pretty sure the first one didn't. I'm pretty sure, yeah. The other two had the same stock footage, and then I think there is stock footage of the shark swimming through the ocean in Jaws 3D. Yeah. Anyway, Owen, why don't you tell us about Malibu Shark Attack? This fucking movie we suffered through. It isn't that bad, but you know.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention in the beginning. I'll be honest. I just know they're on a beach. They're lifeguards. Everyone's having a good time with generic music playing. We see a couple shark attacks. Like, just one guy gets pulled underwater. One guy was scuba diving.
An earthquake releases some prehistoric... an earthquake at the very beginning of the movie releases some prehistoric goblin sharks. Of note, so it's like 3 or 4 lifeguards. Some beach-going lady... who's like a model type person, who's flirting with one. He's got like a crush on the junior lifeguard, and doing community service, right? For doing something.
Community service.
Did she say what she did?
Stole some stuff.
Stole some shit. Okay. And
$20 worth of stuff.
There's a random couple who just got engaged. In fact, there's actually a really, really cute moment between the couple When he's like, "Oh, I found this ring on the beach." He didn't find this ring on the beach. He got this fucking ring for this lady. She's too oblivious to know that.
Not random. She's one of the lifeguards.
Oh, she? I didn't know she was a lifeguard. Or if they were just people on the beach that got swept up into the thing. Wasn't entirely sure. Okay, so she was one of the lifeguards. All right. I thought so, but I wasn't sure.
There's a lifeguard that likes another lifeguard, and then there's a construction worker or a boss at a construction site that is also dating her. So there's like a love triangle battle going on.
Oh, right, that's correct. Okay, so yeah. And then Peter Wilson is interested in another guy, and also her ex is this lifeguard that works with her. Which, by the way, this ex's life has 2 tattoos. A bunch of Japanese symbols that mean a bunch of fucking nothing, apparently. And then, what I thought was a fucking Navy SEAL tattoo actually turned out, in the final fucking 10 minutes of the movie, we finally get a clear shot of this piece of shit tattoo. It's a Wu-Tang symbol with a Wu-Tang killer bee on it. I was fucking appalled because I cannot believe Owen called this shit at the very beginning of the movie. I think it's a Wu-Tang logo. I'm like, why the fuck would this random guy have a Wu-Tang logo on him? Turns out the actor has a fucking Wu-Tang logo tattooed on his goddamn body. What the fuck? Who would have thought? That's so fucking random.
We spent half the movie arguing about it. I was like, no, that is a Wu-Tang tattoo. We finally got the clear shot of it, and there it was, Killer Bee.
Either the tattoo is that bad, or the transfer makes it look like a fake tattoo, but that tattoo did not look real. So I thought for sure that it was like because they mentioned that he was a fucking Navy SEAL. Right? Because he goes in, at some point he dives under with like sharks or, swimming around and shit. Don't worry, he's a Navy SEAL. This was a fucking throwaway line. And I thought, oh, that's probably explaining the goddamn ugly, shitty, painted-on tattoo they have on his fucking arm that they're trying to hide through most of the movie. Most of the movie, he's standing with his right arm forward because it's a bunch of Japanese characters, and they don't want to show the goddamn Wu-Tang symbol through most of the fucking movie. So anyway, sorry, my rant about that over. Sorry, what?
We spent half the movie discussing it, and then I spent half the movie trying to find pictures of him shirtless to see if I could see. And I couldn't find any. And when they were, he must have been in movies where they covered up both the tattoos.
Oh my god. Or before he got the tattoos.
Could be.
Because that
For some reason, a lot of Paul Walker shirtless pictures came up when I searched for him.
Was he maybe a stunt double for Paul Walker?
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, what's this guy's name?
He's known for stuff.
Is it Nicholas G. Cooper? Is it that guy? No.
No. Shit, what was his name?
Is it Daniel West? No. That's the African-American fellow. Warren Christie.
Oh, like they didn't...
That's his name.
They didn't put his name on the back of here, although, Stephen Baldwin gets a bold thing for Sharks in Venice. Nobody gets a name for Malibu Shark Attack.
Alright, so his name is Warren Christie, right?
He's been in a lot of popular TV shows.
Let's see, that's an actor. I'm just double checking. Okay,
I mean,
actor.
he has a fan Twitter account, so someone likes him.
He is in a fuck ton of TV shows. The Resident, The Village, Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce, The Catch, Eyewitness. These are probably all Lifetime TV series. Motive, Zoo. Oh god, these are totally Lifetime TV series, aren't they? Scroll up. The Catch. On 1 second. Oh, it's ABC. Oh, he's a fucking TV actor. He's a hardcore TV actor. Chicago Fire, Rush, Alphas. Oh, Alphas have got a very hardcore following, and so that I guarantee a lot of his fan base comes from the fact that he plays the main character in that. True Justice, Happy Town. I mean, like, this is just the last 10 years, guys. He's been in, like, 15 TV series. He started on what looks like, is that a Canadian soap opera?
I don't know.
Motherfucker.
How come there's no, like, dedicated pictures to his tattoo?
That's a fucking Canadian soap opera. He started in Canadian soap operas, so there you go.
When you search his name and tattoo, the only thing comes up is one thing that just says that he has Japanese characters that don't mean anything in Japanese.
Yeah, apparently. But, like, Yeah, so he apparently he was in L Word and a bunch of other shit. He was in episodes of Supernatural too at some point.
And apparently, he's just a hardcore Wu-Tang fan.
Hardcore Wu-Tang fan, diehard television actor. Nothing wrong with that, by the way, but just notable.
And the star of Malibu Shark Attack.
So now you know why he's got a fan page, because he's got 58 credits and 90% of that's TV shows that are. By the way, not only is he in TV shows, he's in a lot of successful TV shows because most of these shows have more than one season, and he's in both seasons and most of the time here. So, like I gotta give him credit. He's a solid TV actor. 24 episodes, 24 episodes, 27 episodes, 19 episodes, like, no joke, real deal TV actor. Warren Christie, congratulations. You're a Wu-Tang. You're. I'm sorry, Warren Sir Christie. You don't make it into our Hall of Fame, but your tattoo certainly did.
Hey, well, you never know. We might run into him again.
Well, let's see here. What has he done? Warren Christie, Letterboxd. Oh, he did Apollo 18. The Thing Below. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch that piece of shit. That looks terrible. A top secret.
Lorenzo Lamas.
No. Top secret drilling platform in the Gulf of Mexico raises a dormant alien creature from the depths. Woo!
Are you sure Lorenzo Lamas isn't in that one?
Billy Warlock's in that shit, but no Lorenzo Lamas.
I swear I've seen Lorenzo Lamas in a movie with the same premise.
Oh, that premise is so... It's Jim Wynorski. It's a Jim Wynorski film. We have to see this. I'm going to go to Amazon real quick.
I swear I've seen it.
I haven't. Doesn't look good enough for me.
And if it's what I'm thinking of, it has worse CGI than the movie we just watched.
Just like watching the movie, we've gotten sidetracked. Let's get back on subject here.
Sharks. Goblin sharks.
Motherfucker. Oh my god, is it... It may not have a DVD release? I don't know what to do about that. Here, The Thing Below. What are your alternate titles? Sea Ghost.
You need to behave, Cat. I told you, they're gonna start up as soon as we start recording.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to import this fucking DVD. Are you fucking shitting me? See this stupid fucking movie. I'm going to eBay. Sea Ghost. I hate my life sometimes.
We're gonna get back on the movie.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
So yes, sharks started eating people. They eat a guy parasailing. And then another earthquake hits. And this one apparently causes a tsunami.
Yes. So instead of a Sharknado, it's a tsunami. But basically the same fucking thing happens.
Yes. They, well, before it's coming in, one of the lifeguards is trying to save the guy parasailing. Because there's two of them together, but he gets eaten. She gets knocked in the water. People start getting eaten everywhere. They're telling everyone to get off the beach. I loved it because there's a siren going off, which probably wasn't even going off on the set because like everyone on the beach was just staring like out to the ocean like nothing was going on. And they didn't react until the lifeguards like get off the beach. So I'm sure they just piped in that sound later, the siren.
Yes, that is definitely piped in. Wow. Okay, so here's the conundrum, right? I can pay $7 in shipping to buy it from Australia on DVD. Or, for the same exact price, I can buy the Blu-ray from Germany.
I wouldn't get it either.
I'm going to get one of them. I think I'm going to get this German one. Clear. Alright. Anyway, we can continue.
Yes.
I'm buying the Blu-ray at some point.
The lifeguards end up all going into the lifeguard shack and closing the windows. And somehow the shack is fine when the tsunami
Storm shutters. They're storm shutters specifically, but yeah.
Yeah. Somehow it doesn't just wipe that thing out, and now they're stuck, surrounded by sharks. And also, apparently, the construction site that has the other lover and his crew are also surrounded by water.
And a very a very shocking female turn as a construction worker. You just don't see very often in movies. So it's kind of nice.
Not. I wasn't shocked by the female. I was shocked by her booty shorts as construction outfit.
Yeah, that was a little off kilter, wasn't it?
That's not OSHA approved equipment to run heavy machinery.
Guarantee.
But I think she maybe at least had steel toe boots on, so she's probably good.
Makes it all better, right? Oh my god.
But yeah, for a while we were confused because I mean, we weren't paying attention in the beginning, so maybe they set up the fact that she's dating this other guy and has broken up with the other lifeguard.
They did.
He's
They
like,
set it up, yeah.
they're stuck out there. We need to go save them. Then I'm just like, why would they care? But obviously, because he's dating one of them.
Yep. Literally, the only reason why they're dating is to give a reason. That's it.
Just more people, I guess. One of the girls, one of the lifeguards, the one that's got engaged, she realizes it's goblin sharks. Before the tsunami even hit, one comes up on shore and they're gonna kill it. And she's like, no, it's a rare goblin shark. And then it, I guess, supposedly pukes up some human parts. It just looked like a blob of fucking...
It looked really bad.
Gibbs.
It looked really, really bad.
And then
bad.
they just shot it. They're like, fuck your goblin sharks.
Yeah, it looked really bad. Like it
But
was...
then she keeps talking about the goblin sharks while they're trapped. And then one just busts through the floor and eats her.
Yeah, it was a total Deep Blue Sea moment. But, you know, slightly different.
And then they kill some of them.
They get
the
they
guy,
shoot
the Navy SEAL.
So they cover the hole with a giant filing cabinet, right?
Which floats.
Well, it's because it's light. It's the aluminum. It's not very heavy. It floats a little bit, but then like also the sharks are trying to bust through it, right?
Yeah.
So they have to fit at least 4 people on it to keep the shark from busting through. And at one point, our hero, who's in a million soap operas and TV shows, lifts the filing cabinet, and our heroes waste all their ammo killing one of the sharks by shooting the fuck out of it. And that's how they got rid of one of them.
He swims under at one point to get a flare gun out of the... There's like a
more ammo
lock thing under it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he blows one up.
He finds some explosive, like, chemical thing, and the ammo, and the flare gun, and he swims up, and he's climbing up onto the roof when the goblin shark jumps up, so he throws the explosive liquid in and blows up the goblin shark. It's actually a pretty cool sequence, not gonna lie.
And then, meanwhile, the construction workers have no clue there's sharks. So she jumps in to swim for a boat and gets immediately eaten. And we see some of the worst acting in the whole movie. The guy's reaction.
You need to gift that shit, dude. Oh my god, it's amazing. So bad.
And I like where he's like explaining that she was eaten by a shark, and is to show how dramatic it is, he's like grabbing one of the guy's shirts and he's like shaking it. I'm like, shark eater.
And he goes run away to get help or whatever, and then he turns around just in time to see his friend literally get eaten off the dock. This bad actor gets. I was like, I hope that guy gets eaten, and then literally a minute later he gets eaten. I'm like, yes, thank you, movie. But I howled with laughter when this guy started acting. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? This guy's so bad. By the way, it's the only movie he's been in. By the way, shocker.
It turns out there's just a boat sitting in next to the dock, right next to him. They started out and they drive out there to pick them up, but then they run out of gas. And they're like, we'll just have to drift in.
They had enough gas to get across the shore or get to the shack. They chose to go to the shack. Right?
Oh, yeah. Because he's like, I told you this would happen.
Like, yeah, but we saved people, dumbass, so who cares?
And then they apparently just... Luckily, we didn't have to watch the whole thing, but they just drift and make it to a parking lot that's flooded. Some flooding building.
It's a parking garage, yeah.
And
it's the top of it. Or
bearded
whatever.
Construction worker gets off, and he's gonna go in. We don't even see him die, but
here's where they
he
rip
gets
off
eaten.
Sharknado again. When there's a sequence where their main characters are trapped in an SUV that's surrounded by water flooding, just like the tunnel in, you guessed it, Sharknado. And how does he fight the shark off? He runs out of the car, he gets into this metal shed, and magically there's a fucking chainsaw. What does he fucking do? He chainsaws the shark to death. Just
Man,
like
you're
Sharknado.
jumping way ahead.
I'm sorry. You can re-edit and rearrange it as you need to. Magic of editing.
But yeah, there's like sharks just stalking them through these hallways. One guy hangs off a pipe.
Oh yeah.
Apparently has explosives in his bag, and the shark bites it and just blows up.
That was pretty funny, actually.
Another one gets killed by a concrete cutter, which sounds like a chainsaw.
It's basically just a giant circular spinning blade, but it's actually not very impressive, but at the same time super cool, and like, because it's CGI, but it's also like, that's such a cool idea. It's like, damn it, I wish they had a bigger budget for this, you know?
I'm always annoyed in movies where like all the construction equipment sounds like chainsaws when none of them sound like chainsaws. Maybe concrete cutter would. I haven't heard one in a long time, but there's a lot of times where they just use the chainsaw sound for like any power tool.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't sound like a chainsaw.
It's like chainsaw is like the only thing that sounds like a chainsaw, or a really old shitty dirt bike.
Yeah. Those sound like chainsaws, to be fair. But no, it just sounds like a big boing. You know, that kind of saw. Just whatever sound you're digging into is what it makes. Anyway.
There wasn't many more deaths after those ones, was there? Everyone else survives. Yeah. Other than sharks.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah. I think everyone else survives somehow.
They tricked the last shark in to a room, and then the best scene in the whole movie where they just hit it with axes and a chainsaw and just fucking pummel it to death.
Yep.
And then I laugh because it cuts to underwater of the dead shark sinking when the water is only waist deep and the shark's huge. Where did it sink to?
It would just sit there.
I don't even know how it swam in without scraping its belly the whole way in. But...
And it just suddenly just disappears in the next shot. Just gone. It sank to nothingness, apparently. Yep. Like I said, it despawned like it was a video game or whatever.
It's just gone.
It left its drops and it's done, dude.
And then I made a joke, which you didn't agree with, about how they were going to become a triad couple. And then at the end of the movie, she's like, you boys need to share your toy. AKA, they're going to have a three-way.
Or it's going to be a three-way couple. Like you said. Yep. Poly couple.
There you go.
I'm like, God damn it, he was right twice. What the fuck? What the fuck movie?
I can call stupid shit. And then apparently also the guy who had wanted nothing to do with the girl, you know, that was on probation, apparently they're going to date now too. So happy endings all around.
And I guess she's going to become a lifeguard.
Yeah. She didn't do anything
I know.
during the movie to help them.
She complained about her scar that she might have on her leg instead of being thankful that she didn't
got caught
die.
in a filing cabinet and then just kept the sharks coming because she kept bleeding everywhere.
She could have died, but no. Don't forget about that. No. It's just, it's going to leave an ugly scar. You fucked it all up.
They sewed her up, too. And at the end, they're like, oh, it looks like it's getting infected. You need antibiotics. And she's like, I'm fine. I'm like,
I'm better than fine. Dreamy eyes.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, I know, right?
They should have been like, you're the reason that all the sharks are following us. Although they claim that goblin sharks are sonar, but yet somehow they know there's people in a shack.
It tried to be Tremors at some point. And
Yeah.
it wasn't working. And then Sharknado ripped them off. Those fucks. Talentless hacks. I actually don't know if it's talentless hacks. They're just being a jerk. Honestly, this movie wasn't that bad. It was alright. I would give it a 2 out of 5 stars. It's a perfect kind of movie to put on in the background while you're doing something and pay attention to all the good parts, you know?
I'm gonna give it 2.5.
Oh, fucking Rebel. It's pretty borderline. I think if it had, like, one or two more laugh out loud funny moments, I would give it probably 2.5 easy. You know,
I could have used a lot more. The action at the end was enjoyable. Could use a lot more of that.
can you retake that line that we got you chopped up?
No. The action, I could have used a lot more of the action at the end. That was the funnest part.
I agree, and I also want to see him fight one more shark with that chainsaw. You know.
Also, some reason sharks just swimming down the hallway, like, stalking people is entertaining.
Have you seen Deep Blue Sea?
I have not.
Oh, buddy. You want to see some sharks swimming down a corridor? Well, we should watch that big budget joy. That's a great movie. I mean, great as in it's great for a show, not actually very good. It's super cheesy and, like, bad at times, but I like it. It's been on how
Also,
did this
this
get
one
made?
had went away from the norm. They're like, fuck great whites,
Right?
megalodons, fucking goblin sharks, motherfucker.
I give credit like that, and oh, there's no stock footage, and it's all CGI. And you know, honestly, this DVD doesn't do any justice to it, but the CGI is probably not that bad, honestly.
It's not great,
No, it's sci-fi movie.
especially that tsunami.
I would say it's slightly better than most sci-fi movies, honestly.
Speaking of the tsunami, there's one where he's looking through the binocular and you see the the CGI wave come in, and it cuts to him talking to someone, and the ocean's flat behind them. So it must be miles out. That's why you can see it.
There's a whole sequence where there's a whole talking point, and then they remember the fucking wave is coming.
Oh yeah,
Like,
because they're talking about the goblin shark. She's like, "Don't kill it," and then he shoots it, and then they look out, and the tsunami's almost there.
Like, oh shit, that's
Like-
right. Who gives a shit about the goblin shark? We should have been running for our fucking lives.
Hence why they got stuck in the lifeguard check.
They're dumb. Dumb people make dumb decisions. Horror movie, yay!
So did all the other beachgoers listen and get out in time, or were they all brutally murdered in the parking lot?
They were all
by
brutally
the
murdered.
wave.
They were murdered by the wave
They were-
or eaten by the sharks. Yep.
Because they were talking about traffic jams and they couldn't get out and stuff like that.
I mean, if you want a good shark swimming down the aisle type thing, is Shark Night 3D. That's a good one. You know, like
isn't there one where they're in a grocery store?
that's Shark Night 3D.
I've seen bits and pieces of that one.
It's a good one. Decent little.
I
flick.
just want a shark slasher movie where the shark stalks people.
That's Jaws: The Revenge. The third, technically, it's the fourth movie in the series. But technically, it's the third because Jaws 3D is its own movie.
It doesn't even like bite them and just somehow like slices their throats with its teeth.
In this case, Jaws is hunting down members of his family one by one. And it's got POV slasher kills and everything. And there's a fucking final girl. I mean, like, it's a slasher with a shark. It really is.
Nice.
If you really want to see a slasher with a shark, we should see House Shark. Or it's that giant rubber shark killing people in a house. Ron Bonk demands to be seen.
Like the Saturday Night Live skit.
Yes. But
Hey,
better.
I'm here to deliver stuff. I didn't order anything.
Amazon shark.
And the shark just comes in and grabs them.
This movie looks so ridiculous. Anyway, so do you have anything else to add to this movie?
No.
So next, to cap off our Shark Week, we're gonna watch Jaws 3 because Jaws 3 is here. Let me for the live stream. Hey, look here, Jaws 3, because Jaws 3 is fucking classic, and that was totally reversed because the way I'm screen sharing. Anyway. It's a classic Psychotronic film. It's basically crapped on by everybody, but it's actually a really great movie. Everyone's like, it's the worst. But I'm like, as far as third entries in movies, it's better than most.
It was 3D, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I don't know if this is actually in 3D. I think, yeah, it is in 3D. They have regular and 3D edition.
That was like an 80s thing for a while.
But it's like real proper 3D because they did that real proper 3D before. It's the same 3D it's always been. That is not red and blue. It's the gray lens one. So, you know, we got a lot of DVDs where it was Anglyph, which is the red green, Anglyph 3D, which is just you can't watch a movie like that. It's just
Nah, makes me ill.
makes head hurt and shit.
Yeah.
But regular 3D movies, Who stars Louis Gossett Jr. as a park administrator of SeaWorld, a SeaWorld-like company, and Jaws comes in because they kidnapped Jaws' baby. And Jaws fucks some shit up. And there's even some dolphin versus shark sequence. So, anyway. So yeah, that's it. That's what we're gonna watch. Any last words, Owen?
Nope.
Alright. Take it easy for everyone watching live. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. If I can find the end button. Where's my mouse? There it is.